All right, all right. Hi there. My name is Sharita Cadenhead, and I am the co-founder, along with Sabrina Mays of the Metro Birmingham Children's Business Fair. And we have a fair coming up on next Saturday, July the 20th, at Greater Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I thought I would take this opportunity and talk with some parents this week and next week, along with some of the kids that are participating. So today I have with me Miss Mazie Kindred and Miss Valencia Hood and Caelyn Blue. Hello, how are
Hi.
you?
Hi.
Hi,
Good. Great.
everybody doing okay this evening?
Yes, Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. So listen, let me start with you, Mom. Uh, First of all, how did you find out about the fair? Do you recall? Oh, she's freezing.
We found out about the fair through a mentoring group that Valencia is in called
Okay,
Girls with Vision.
okay.
And we were going to participate in April, but things didn't go the way that we planned. So I decided, well, let's just jump in, in July to see how
Okay.
things go.
Yeah, right. So when you heard about it, and I really haven't had this conversation with parents, when you heard about it, what were some of your first thoughts? There's a children's somebody says to you there's a children's business fair and this is what they do. What were you thinking? Because a lot of people hear that and they don't really know what we do.
When I heard a business fair, I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?" It struck such an interest that it made me go on YouTube and kind of research. And when I saw that the kids had their own booth and they were running their own booth, and they were being very creative with their posters, with their business name and everything on it, I was like, "Oh my God, this is something that I have really been looking for, for some time now." And I did not know that you guys exist. And when I found out, I said, "My kids would love this, so hey, let's go for it."
Right, right, right. So you say that you have been looking for something like this?
Yes, and I did not know what I was looking for actually, but I knew it was something where I wanted to kind of put my kids out there to kind of give them a little taste of what the world is really about, because they wanted to go into business. Like Valencia has another business called Valencia Loves to Make a Difference, and she goes out and she helps feed the homeless. And if we see someone on the street, she'll say, "Well, Mama, can I go home, pack a bag, and go find the person, give it to them?" And that's what we do.
Oh,
So
very good.
when I found out about this, Valencia said, "Well, Mama, Caelyn said, well, Mama, I want to do it too." And I was like, "Well, we got to come up with a business name, and we got to, there's a lot of work put into it." I said, "Now, if you really want to do it, we can do it. If not, we're not going to touch it." So, but they have really, really had fun so far.
Well, good deal, good deal. Well, girls, let me ask you a question. So when your mom told you that this fair existed, what were you thinking? I mean, did you get excited or did you not know what she was talking about or what?
Wait, what is it?
I was really excited. I was overexcited. I actually almost had an asthma attack because I was so excited. Um, I was amazed. Like I was just shocked. I had no words to say. I was speechless.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So you've never had an opportunity anywhere to be involved in something like this where you can have your products and people actually come and shop with you. Because and I will tell you, I don't know if your mom has shared this with you, but now we have last I checked, we had 271 tickets issued. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, so there are 271 tickets that have free tickets that have been issued. So my question is, before this, had you ever had any kind of been involved in anything where people will come and buy your products from you? Valencia?
Um, Besides yard sales, no, ma'am. But the only thing I have recall doing is like yard sales and like selling candy and stuff like that.
Okay.
But besides that hasn't been my.
Well, that might be considered like a training ground for this. Okay. So that's good that you were doing that. How about you, Caelyn? Were you really excited? Tell me how excited you were and what you were thinking.
I was very excited that I started jumping. I started jumping and running up and down the hallway.
I do that when I talk about this fair too.
And both of us together, we actually went and ran up and down the hallway, around the house, outside, around the whole apartment. And we came back in the house jumping on the beds. We were so excited.
I'm so glad to hear that. Like I said, I haven't really had this conversation. I mean, we talk to people, and just in general conversation, but to be interviewing people and get this kind of feedback is absolutely great. So I'm loving that. Well, girls, tell me this. What do you? So I know so like yard sales and candy and stuff at school. But what do you think about being in a room in a gym? Where a room full of kids just like you are selling their products. What do you think about that? Or do you know what to think about? I think that's
awesome. I thought that was really amazing because kids get to fulfill our dreams that we want to fulfill and show what we actually can do.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what this is all about. Giving kids an opportunity to show adults in the world what you all are capable if we leave you to your imagination. Okay, and one of the things that's really important to us is that whatever it is, be your idea, your product, your service, or whatever, because we know that if grown folks sometimes, just let you do what you're going to do, you can do it by yourself. You know what I mean? So this is what this is all about. It's really one of the most valuable lessons that we get from the fair. So I'm really excited to having you participate. Now, you all were at the meet and greet. And so, people don't always come to the meet and greet. People have busy schedules, and sometimes they're not able to make it, especially on a Saturday. Did you find that the meet and greet was helpful? All of you can answer that question. Any of you?
I felt that it was really helpful to me because it made me comfortable around people that I don't know. And
hang on.
It depends.
No, it muted you out for a minute. Go ahead. So it made you comfortable because you're not always comfortable about people that you don't know. Is that what you said? Oh, it muted again. It's on mute. All right, are y'all back?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it keeps muting. So you said the meet and greet helps you to feel comfortable because you're not always comfortable around people that you don't know. Is that what you said before it kind of cut you out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what else about it did you like?
That I got to know people that I really don't know, and it's hard for me to do that because I mean I don't know.
Let me tell you, I know because I'm just like you. I don't meet people well. I don't. Unless I'm super, super, super excited about something, then I forget all about that. Is that like you? You do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I don't always warm up to people very quickly. So I totally get that. And you all had a chance to listen to some of the kids who had been in the previous fairs. While we were, myself and the adults, and also when we left the room. So tell me about, particularly when we left the room. I know you all were asking a lot of questions. They shared a lot of information. What kind of stuff did they share with you about how to prepare for the fair?
They told us that.
And this was Destiny Patton, Charity Melton, Elisa Bellamy, and Jemiah Rutledge. So what were they telling you how to help prepare you?
So they told us like put your stuff put like a list on the door and put it by the door and put your thing by the door. Check off what you have and see if that's everything. And if it's not everything,
Go back it up.
make sure you have it by the door the day before. If not the day before, the week before.
Yeah, because you don't want to forget anything. So I know that Charity talked a little bit about how much product that she had the first fair, some lessons that she learned, whether she had too much or not enough. Did they give you any tips on how many products that you might want to have?
Well, they said make sure you have enough for the first and more and for the second one, but make sure that you are prepared because of the way that the business fair is. They said it goes really crazy after sometimes. They said, and one of them actually said that she had at least like 20 or 50 things that of her product that she sold, and she sold out. And she said she learned a big lesson. She said this time she's gonna try to make more, if not more, 100. And we have made over 60 bracelets, over 100 and something bracelets. We have made
We've made a lot of product.
You made a lot of products. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me ask you this, because, again, some of the girls, people participate in the fair. Some of them do it for the experience. Some of them, they're selling their items all the time. So do you think that, you know, now will that encourage you to try to really promote yourself as being in this business and be in selling mode, if not all of the time, but actively selling your products even outside of the fair?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, I will say this, because it's kind of hard for your first time. It's kind of hard to gauge how much product that you actually need. And so once you do it one time, you'll get a general idea so that you'll be better prepared the second time. Just like these ladies, they came to the first fair, all of them except Destiny and Jemiah was at the first fair. The second fair that they were in, they stepped up their game. And April, when they came, they ruled the game. Okay, they were I mean, they just went all out. They did. And Charity too. They said, okay, game on now. Okay. So, and that was in their products, being prepared with enough. That was in the presentation of their booth or their table. They had their tables looking very attractive, where people were drawn to it. So so I know that you're getting all your products together, but have you started thinking about, how you're going to set up your table? What are you going to have there, to make it easier for people to do business with you and want to do business with you?
We have started on the table setup.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have the majority of the things that they need to set up their table. I'm trying not to talk so much to give them a chance.
No, that's okay. No, I want you all talking.
But I really do believe that when we went to the meet and greet, that really encouraged them to get started. Because at first I was pulling tooth and nail, and I was like, we gotta come on, we gotta do it. We gotta get started. If we don't get started, you won't have much product to sell. And after the meet and greet, they came home within a week's time. Valynncia had over 100 bracelets made, and Caelyn, she was like, yeah, let me get my shades, Mama. I want to be dazzled this and do that. And then we went out to Hobby Lobby and we got started. And that really encouraged them. But
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well,
they do have,
so and I know we only do the meet and greet um, a month before the fair, and it sounds like, and I don't know if the other kids were having the same experience with that delay in getting started with their product, but it may sound like we might need to do it early. But one of the reasons we don't do it earlier because we're still trying to get the most people signed up in hopes that they'll come and we can do it that way. But we may look at some alternatives. Well, this will help because now this video will be posted on not only on Facebook, on our Facebook page, it will be posted on our website so people can go in and look at it and listen to you all's helpful tips about how you prepare for the fair and what you think about it. Girls, let me ask you this. Did you get the sense for the new kids that are participating, did you get the sense that they were kind of feeling the same way as you, not knowing what to expect, or had they got started getting their stuff together? Did you get a sense of any of that?
I did.
You did? Tell me about it.
It was like when,
look right there.
like when I first went to this camp, it was crazy.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe we talked for a minute, and you said you were nervous.
I was nervous, and
When everybody started talking, did that make you feel better?
I know. But I think I also remember telling you, because you all got up and introduced yourself in your business. I think I remember telling you that even though you said you were nervous, I couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell you were nervous. You were well spoken. You were clear in what you were saying. You weren't, acting bashful or shy or anything like that. We asked you a question, tell us about yourself, and you did just that. So a lot of times, even when you're nervous, nobody knows unless you say, I'm nervous. So
Right.
nobody will really notice. But this being our fourth fair, we still get a little antsy about the fair. We're still a little nervous about the fair. We know it's all going to go well and people are going to sign up and everybody's going to have a great time because history has proven that. But we still get a little nervous too. So anyway.
Yeah.
So is any thoughts? So tell me what you all are expecting to get out of the fair. What kind of experience do you want to have, and what kind of experience do you expect to have?
I expect to have a great experience because I know that because I know that if other kids had a good experience, I know I will too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And to be honest with you, I don't think out of all the fairs, I don't think I know of any child that didn't have a good experience. And that really shows at the end of the fair because everybody's all hyped up. And I love that, and I love that everybody walks away feeling very accomplished. So I think that you will achieve that too. So, Mom, anything you want to say? If the kids are all hyped up, are you equally as hyped? And
Oh yes.
yeah, have they employed you?
Yes, they have. They're like, Mommy, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? And I have to help with their anxiety levels too, because they're like, what if we don't do this or that? And I'm like, you know what? Just take it one day at a time, slow it down, and let's just try to let the day go by smoothly and just stay positive.
Not only stay positive, but above all things, this is supposed to be fun.
Yes.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. Look, we're not about to kick you out the house and you go somewhere back, pay rent, buy your car and all that. This is just like
Right. Right.
no stuff like that.
They're like, this is harder than I thought. Because I gotta make this and I gotta make that. And I'm like, it is okay. It is okay. I say everybody goes through that.
Everybody goes
Just
through that.
take it. Yeah, just take it one day at a time and try not to stress over it. Because you're
No,
gonna whatever you go.
just have some fun. Just have some fun.
Yeah.
So, have you all invited your friends or maybe teachers, kids from school, your neighbors? Have you all been inviting people?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I was here. I can get my fourth grade teacher to come.
I'm gonna see.
I know I can get. I got my dad. He's gonna be on the phone watching because I won't be able to talk to him like I would really want to because of how busy it's gonna be.
Yes.
I'm gonna have.
We're actually gonna we're gonna make a little small video to send to my family because my family is so big.
Oh, really nice.
Everybody in the group message and send it to them.
Oh,
So,
very good, very good. Now we will have a photographer. We have a dedicated photographer, Antoine Soul is our photographer. We're also going to have. He doesn't do video, so Abe Boswell is going to come in and do some video for us in conjunction with marketing and media. So it's going to be kind of a video combined with a piece for radio. So that'll be good. And this will be something that, in addition to what you're recording to share with your family, this is something that will be posted as well, so everybody can see how the fair goes and what an exciting event it's going to be. We are already planning for our October fair, which is our regular fair. We usually just do it in April and October, and this is kind of a special one that we're doing with the church. But we're already geared up. We're already gearing up for that. So you all will be ahead of your game. It's going to be at the YMCA downtown, the youth center, which is a huge place, and we hope we're going to pack it out. We hope we're going to pack it out.
I am excited for that one.
Yeah, we hope we're going to pack it out, and it's going to do very well. And it's going to not only is it going to put us on the map, it's going to put you on the map too. Because we have who's going to get out of here?
They wanted to show you some of their products. Yes.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get mine. Yes,
And we also have girl and boy bracelets. And these are the ones that I wanted to show you. These.
Nice.
This is one of them.
Okay.
I think these were my favorite out of all of them.
You see?
Those and these are the boy bracelets. We have sports for the boy bracelets.
Wow, look at that. Those are like basketball.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
and these
yeah, my grandson would like that basketball bracelet. Yeah. Yeah, he would like that. I never thought about guy stuff. I like that. Y'all did that.
And we have football bracelets too.
He plays football. He plays football and basketball.
And this is what everyone has been asking about, the Mundo.
Mundo.
Yeah. So what? Tell us about the Mundo. What is it? What is Mundo?
Mundo, it has a consistency. If you keep it warm.
We're gonna need to let them tell it.
Okay, wait.
So the consistency of a Mundo is actually, so if you keep it moist, really moist, it's like a slime and a kinetic sand texture. But when it's like in room temperature, you have to play with it when it's room temperature, when it's getting in room temperature. If you don't play with it and just let it sit in room temperature, it will just get
like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh and crumbly.
Okay. So is this like the new slime?
Like this. This is what it gets like when it's like when
you don't use it. Like crumbly?
Yes.
Like
okay.
They're gonna have instructions on the back of the jar,
Very
so
good.
that they can reactivate it.
Very
and continue to play with
you
it. They have had theirs
reactivated.
for about 2 months now.
And
Okay.
this one is
So that bag that they have, it's all crumbled up. It can be reactivated.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Look at this one. This one
Very
is mine.
good. Different.
and this
Y'all are ready. I think y'all are ready. It's only and so on Eventbrite, at first I had only 250 tickets available, but once it got to be 249, I increased it by another 100, and I fully expect that those tickets are going to be gone too. Okay, so we'll probably only issue up to 350. So I hope people go ahead and swoop them up. I think everybody's going to do well. Thus far, this is a smaller fair than our normal April and October fair. So consumers will have fewer people to buy from, which is good for, you all. So,
Right.
I'm really excited about that. Don't be nervous. Valynncia, how old are you?
me,
Yes. How old are you?
10 years old. This September I will be 11.
I guessed that.
You've gotten them hyped up now.
I mean, that's okay. Well, listen, I'm really excited. It's a joy to have met you all, and I'm so glad that you all are participating. It's a little over a week away. When they were having that day, it was a funeral there, so we didn't get a chance to walk around in the gym where it's going to be. But on next Friday, we're going to be setting up, the organizers are, not you all, about 5 or 6 o'clock. It won't take that long. If you want to stop by just to see the lay of the land, you're welcome to do that. It won't take us long to do it. So if you're going to come, I'll post when we're going to be there so that if you're going to come, you come within that time frame, just in case you want to see how it's going to be laid out. Everybody's going to be assigned a table since we will have judges, and that just makes it a little easier for them to find people because that had been a problem in the past. We didn't have the tables assigned, and they didn't know where to find people. So that'll make it a little bit easier. Any final words, anybody?
Would you like to say anything?
We do party favors.
Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Well, listen, I will say this is because this is gonna be very important for parents that are listening. The parents can be at the table, but they're not allowed to be selling. And like you won't be allowed to answer questions. You're going to have to practice not to jump in and answer. Yeah. The children have to do all the talking. They have to do all the selling. The only thing that you will be allowed to help with if they need help with the cash, the transactions itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Collecting cash, getting change. If they're going to be using like apps like Cash App and PayPal. This will be a good lesson in how to use those tools. But if it gets really busy, then we don't want them getting flustered and frustrated trying to do too much. But most importantly, the kids have to do all the talking. You can even bring your book. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't bring a book. But so and I know it's hard for parents not to want to jump in and help and answer questions. And so that could take a little practice. Other than that, I am looking very forward to you all participating and seeing you on next Saturday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for spending this time with me, and I will see you later. I'm pretty available. I'm pretty accessible, so you can reach out, Facebook, message me, text me, call me if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer those questions. Just want to make sure that you all are feeling comfortable and confident about the upcoming event. Other than that, that's a wrap.
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a great evening.
You do the same. Bye.